Have you ever heard about prion disease? Prion diseases are rare, affecting about 1 person per million worldwide every year. Here in this video, we are going to talk about a man who got infected by this rare disease. In a small town that is located between rolling hills, lived a man named David. At 58, he was known as a vibrant and active member of his community. He enjoyed barbecues with friends, often boasting about his love for grilled meats. However, unknown to him, a sinister force was lurking in the shadows of his seemingly ideal life. It began suddenly and unexpectedly. David noticed a slight tremor in his hands while flipping burgers on the grill. He brushed it off as fatigue from working long hours at the local factory. But soon, the tremors escalated into involuntary jerks that made it difficult for him to hold the wooden sill. Friends commented on his increasingly erratic behavior. He seemed anxious and withdrawn, often forgetting conversations just the moments after they have occurred. As weeks passed, David's condition worsened. He experienced severe insomnia. Insomnia means its difficulty to sleep, which leaves him exhausted and irritable. His once sharp mind began to falter. He struggled to remember simple tasks and found himself lost in familiar places. The final straw came when he stumbled while walking down the street, unable to maintain his balance. Alarmed, his wife insisted he should see a doctor. So they went to the hospital, and at the hospital David underwent a series of tests as doctor tried to uncover the cause of his rapid decline. Neurologists conducted a lot of neurological examinations and ordered MRI scan. Dr. Martin, a seasoned neurologist, entered the room with a grave expression. David, he began gently. We suspect you may have Creutzfeldt-Jakob Disease. It is also known as CJD. It's a rare but serious condition caused by infectious proteins known as prions. Dr. Martin explained that CJD is characterized by rapid cognitive decline and motor dysfunction, which can be linked to consuming of contaminated beef products. David's heart sank as he recalled his fondness for rare steaks and sausages from local butcher. Dr. Martin elaborated on how prions alter normal proteins in the brain, causing them to misfold and accumulate, leading to severe neurological damage. Prions are resilient, he noted. They can survive cooking temperature that would kill most pathogens. The doctor explained that the variant CJD is primarily associated with eating meat from cattle that is infected with bovine spongiform encephalopathy, that's commonly known as mad cow disease. As days turned into weeks, David's symptoms escalated dramatically. He experienced sudden jerky movements that is known as myoclonus and becoming increasingly disoriented. His once vibrant personality fades into confusion and despair as he struggled to communicate effectively. His family watched helplessly as he withdrew from them, lost in a fog of memory and hallucinations. The disease progressed swiftly. David could no longer walk without assistance or even feed himself. Dr. Martin met with David's family to discuss the prognosis. Unfortunately, he said sadly, CJD is always fatal. The average duration from symptom onset to death is about 4 to 6 months. He emphasized that while there are no cures for CJD, treatments focus on alleviating symptoms and providing comfort. The family learned about potential medications that might help manage some symptoms, but they left grappling with harsh reality that nothing could reverse the damage done by the prions. News of David's diagnosis spread through the community like wildfire. Friends and neighbors were stunned. Many had shared meals with him, unaware of the hidden danger lurking in their food supply. Local health officials organize informational sessions about CJD and its link to beef consumption. As awareness grew, so did concern about food safety practices in local markets. The community rallied together to demand stricter regulations on meat processing and sourcing practices. In his final days, David became an unintended advocate for awareness about CJD and food safety. His story was shared widely through the social media and local news outlets, sparking discussions about dietary risk associated with prion diseases. Though David succumbed to the disease within months of his diagnosis, his legacy lived on through increased vigilance regarding food safety practices in their town. The definitive diagnosis of CJD is confirmed through autopsy findings that reveal these characteristic changes in the brain tissues. The presence of spongiform degeneration, neuronal loss, and gliosis highlights the severe neurodegenerative process associated with fatal disease. David's journey through Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease serves as a powerful reminder of how our choices can have unforeseen consequences. It underscores the importance of understanding food choices and advocating for safety measures in our communities. I hope you guys like the story. I recommend you guys to watch the video about brain eating amoeba next. Thank you for listening. Stay healthy.